Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? Welcome to Englishman in Malta. I'm doing a foodie on Englishman in Malta. Many people ask me, Steve, go back to doing the old videos, and I'm thinking about it. Tell me in the comments, give me a thumbs up if you think it's good, because last time I did a foodie cooking Maltese food, it didn't do very good. Many people not interested in cooking Maltese food. But I'm going to start going out and eating some Maltese food, so I think that might appease some people. I'll do this for the time being. It's Milkacina Tazia. It's from the kitchen of Auntie in English. It's a mini calzone, which is an Italian dish, but you know we're very close to Italy. We've got a lot of English dishes and lots of pasta and Italian dishes. This is pesto, cherry, tomatoes and cheese. Now there's something here, maybe you can help me. This is very easy. We've got to preheat the oven. Hang on.
Steve, how many times have I got to tell you? Make sure you heat that oven up first.
Thank you, Anne. I always forget and she keeps telling me, she keeps nagging me. I tell you the word, I could be married to her. Put the oven on, Steve. Remove from the plastic wrapping. We did it. Because I was going to bung them straight in the oven, but I thought I'd better have a quick look, because men don't look at instructions, do we? Sometimes I've done flat pack furniture. I've built it all up and then realised you've got to do something at the very beginning. Anyway, we won't say anything more about men not looking at instructions. Remove from the plastic wrapping, defrost the product, which I've done. Preheat the oven to 220. Thank you, Anne. Bake for approximately 12 minutes in a standard oven, or 8 to 9 minutes in a fan, which this is a fan one, so 8 to 10 minutes. The project is ready. It's served until it's gone brown. Bung it in the oven, it says. How is that Maltese? Tell me in the comments, or you might translate. Bung it in the oven. She had your telephone there. Let me see. I was having a laugh. I'll tell you this now, because this is on the Maltese channel, and we do word of the day. And lots of words are only English words. So, you know, if you find even Maltese people speaking nofso nos, they say tasalima, nofso nos tal pepe, and they say half English, half Maltese. And in the old days, it was supposed to be that you were more educated when you could speak a little of English, but you start speaking half and half. And I was at the hotel where I used to work at a hotel, and I don't think there's a word for toilet paper. And I said to one of the managers there, I said, "Oh, I'm going to get some toilet paper for room 204. What's the translation?" He says there isn't one. And I said, "Oh, I know what it is. Bitcha carta loki." Because bitcha small, talcati the paper, taloki toilet. So you've got 4 words of the day there, but they don't say that. They say toilet paper. Anyway, this is mini calzone. Cherry, tomatoes and cheese. It's from this company, Milkacina Tazia. It's from the kitchen of Auntie, from Auntie's kitchen. So 10 minutes in the oven. I'm going to use this tray again because I find it very good for chips and things like that. It cooks underneath, cooks on the top. So we're going to bung it in the oven, fill forn. Forn is the oven. We're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And let's see how it turns out. Come on, Steve. You're doing the Maltese. Oh, this one. It's all going. This one, I don't know what it is. I didn't work that time. It's weird, this hob. Anyway, I'm having a chisk. This is another. Ooh. This is a chisk from Malta. It's a chisk. Many tourists call it sisk, because they say the isk, but don't make a fool of yourself when you walk in the bar and you say, "Give me a chisk," and he'll be like, "Wow, this guy knows what he's talking about." Don't say sisk, chisk. Anyway, we'll do while it's cooking. We've got 10 minutes and I'm going to cut off probably. I'll show you a little clip maybe of the last video or something like that. It must go every so often. It's completely switched off. Oh, it's on the thing here. I did a foodie one. I've got Englishman Foodie if you're interested. The link is below. Englishman Travel. I'm going to Italy in a few weeks' time, so I'll be doing bits of video of that. But the foodie one is very close to 1,000. I'm so happy with it. It's only a young channel. I don't do controversial things anywhere on my channels, and I don't allow people to say controversial politics and things like that. I have mentioned a few times about my views, but I don't allow people to put things, and I delete a lot of things about the politics and things and religion and things. I keep away from that. Many channels do very well when they do these sort of things, controversial about here in Malta, the jobs and the people taking jobs. You can get a lot of views by that sort of thing, but I'm enjoying myself. Having Englishman Travel, Englishman Foodie, Englishman in Malta. And I've got a jokes one if you're into it. The links are below anyway. We're going to be back in 10 minutes. We're going to try this mini calzone. Steve, calzone is not Maltese. Yeah, I know, but it's made in Malta. I want to give them a bit of a plug, even though it's a massive company. I think it's made by Mitzi. Mitzi is a massive country in Malta. So, hey, Mr. Mitzi, if you want to sponsor Englishman, you're very welcome. Hey, we're back, guys. How are you doing? Let me get my bits and pieces ready. We're trying today milkcina ta sia, from the auntie's kitchen, mini calzone. Come on, let's have a look. Oh, they're nice and brown anyway. Hot, hot, hot. They look good. Nice and brown. Let's use a good knife to cut through them, see. Ooh, crunchy. This is what you get from a volcano, I think. Wow. Lava. There it is, guys. It's got pesto, some cheese. Let's have a look exactly what's in it. Pesto and cherry tomatoes and cheese. Let's have a quick look. I've got the cherry tomato, but very nice taste. I think the pesto is just spread at the bottom there. Ooh, it's very hot, look. We're doing a full investigation to the mini calzone, milkcina ta sia, from the auntie's kitchen. Oh, the pastry is lovely. As I said earlier, it's not a traditional Maltese dish, although many Maltese cook it, and we adapt a lot of things from Italy itself. So we're having lasagna, cannelloni, all different types of pasta, and very similar sauces, tomato sauces and things like that. But then there's Maltese, obviously, interpretations with liver and things like that, and we do a lot of dishes of timpano with the pastry, which is not so different to this. It's a same sort of pastry with obviously with macaroni inside with pasta. The cheese is lovely. Seems to me like the pesto is not so much pesto, but must be just a lining of it, or mixed with the cheese. There was one cherry tomato. Cheese in the pastry is lovely. Nice and crunchy. Even where, let's have a look inside. Not so much pesto, a very small amount of pesto. But it's got a strong taste. The cheese is nice. And the edge, look how nice it came down. Look how nice the pastry comes. If anybody didn't know, calzone in Italian is a folded pizza. So you can get many of these in many pizza places in Malta. That's another thing that we've taken from the Italians because it's a very, very popular in Malta. And all sorts of ingredients now, not like the one, when I went to Napoli, I went to this place in Napoli, the best pizza place, the birthplace of pizza in Italy, it said. And I said, what flavours? You guys said, flavours, no flavours. We have tomato and we have cheese, and that's it. This is the Italian pizza. We don't put any ingredients in it, just true Italian pizza. I wish I kept my mouth shut. I love it. It's nice. A snack, eh? Little bit expensive. I think it was $4.99. So it comes like $2.50 each one. I think that's a bit on the pricey side because you could go out and get something similar, cheaper, and you don't have the oven. But say you've got it in the freezer, it's frozen, you want to have something while you're watching the television, quick, convenient snack. I think I've got it right. I think I'll put it down below. I think it was $4.99 from the supermarket. So it's a little bit on the pricey side. I think I've noticed a calzone in the many pizza places and pasticci places we got around Malta. I'm not sure where the taste of the pesto is coming because you can't see it there, but there is a definite taste of it. I'm loving the pastry. Pastry is very nice. And the cheese is nice. Sadly, there's not enough tomato, maybe, in pesto, in my mind, for the price. That's what it looks like. It reminds me of a Cornish pasty, and it's a Patreon, a long-standing Patreon from Cornwall. So if you want any advice, shoot her a comment, drop her a line, ask her about the Cornish pasty. I was going to do a Cornish accent then, but I better not. Anyway, it's lovely. Take care, everybody. Milkicina ta sia from the Auntie's Kitchen. Mini calzone, pesto, cherry tomatoes, and cheese.